Welcome to County Report this week. I'm Lorna Virgili, and thank you for watching. Montgomery County Council has voted to appoint Silver Spring resident Casey Anderson as the next Planning Board Chair. The board oversees the Montgomery County Planning Department and the Department of Parks. My MC Media's Sonia Burke joins us with more about this appointment. Sonia?
Lorna, Casey Anderson was chosen from a field of 5 highly qualified candidates, and he brings his experience as a community activist, attorney, and planning board member to his new role as chair.
What appeals to me the most about Casey is that he fully understands the need to preserve those things that make Montgomery County special while moving our county into the future.
And with that nomination, Silver Spring resident Casey Anderson was named the next planning board chair by an 8-1 vote.
I feel great. It's a little overwhelming. It'll take some time to absorb, but I've been on the board for 3 years, so I have a pretty good idea of what's going on in the building and what the issues are with the council and the executive branch and some of the plans we're working on. So I feel like I'll be ready to hit the ground running.
Anderson is scheduled to begin his term in August, pending the approval of the council's resolution by the county executive. He succeeds Francoise Carrier, who is not seeking reappointment. At its July 15th meeting, the county council also voted to raise the salary for the planning board chair to $200,000. Anderson noted there's a lot of work on the board's agenda this year.
Well, we're working on the Bethesda Central Business District Master Plan. That's probably the one that affects the largest number of people. There's an important master plan amendment for Aspen Hill going on right now. We're going to be addressing issues about streamlining the regulatory process. I think in the next year or so we're going to be looking at transportation tests, how we assess traffic and the relationship between development and traffic. So I think there's a lot to work on.
Now that Mr. Anderson has been appointed to chair, we will reopen the applications for the planning board position that now is vacant, being vacated by Mr. Anderson.
You can find out more about applying for the planning board seat on the county's website. For County Report this week, I'm Sonia Burke.
This week, we also sat down for an interview with County Executive Ike Leggett to tape our one-on-one television show. He gave us an update on the repairs taking place at the Silver Spring Transit Center.
The way the process is outlined, it would take probably about another 6 to 8 weeks to do the next phase, and then about a month or so after that. So it's a 3 months construction stage. We want to make sure we get all that done between the weather time, and so sometime in the mid-fall, I anticipate that we should be completed with the last phases of the construction project. At that point in time, we turn it over literally to Metro. Metro does a round of inspections, and certainly after they've completed that, the project will be open. Now, I say that with a great deal of optimism, but if you follow what has happened over in Northern Virginia with the Civil Line, they were on the inspection for almost 6 months, and hopefully in that we are working with Metro that the inspection process will not take quite as long.
The executive also talked about the White Oak Science Gateway, the Pepco purchase, and an upcoming trip to India. 101 can be watched on County Cable Montgomery or on demand at montgomerycountymd.gov. The county's school system continues to grapple with a gap between how well low and high-income students perform. A recent briefing meant for the council's education committee brought out nearly all the council members. My MC Media's Krista Brick reports.
Closing the achievement gap has been a hot-button issue and so far an unreachable goal for the county's school system. The County Council's Education Committee and school officials recently met to talk about what's being done about it.
It is a moral imperative, and as was already mentioned by a couple council members, the future of our community rests on it, and there is no community that I'm aware of that has more capacity, more goodwill to make this happen.
But that's not what the most recent report on the high schools has pointed out. The report says the gap between the success of students in different races and income levels is widening.
The school system shared with the committee is that they are looking at their programming, they're looking at their strategies and trying to make sure that they come up with something that's coherent and really effective at trying to bend the curve.
In addition to school programs and community engagement, Council President Craig Rice suggests school boundaries could be a way to close the achievement gap.
That is that difficult discussion about creating those new kinds of changes that are difficult. And I understand, look, am I going to get somebody who's mad because they used to be in Wooten and they're not in the Wooten cluster? Sure. But if it's for the betterment of all, I'm willing to have those discussions.
Councilmember Sherry Branson, who sits on the Education Committee, said redistricting should be part of the solution.
I'm very troubled by this notion that somehow boundaries are off limits. We can't change them. We change them for everything else. We change boundaries all the time. People don't like it usually, but it happens.
School officials touted their efforts to try to close the gap using a new program to identify at-risk kids and working to get more parents involved in their kids' education. Closing the gap, they say, will take a few different solutions, including a look at special programs and which schools offer them.
There's no one single issue, whether it's redrawing a boundary or whether it's a housing policy or transportation, that's going to solve it.
Council President Rice expects a follow-up meeting between the council and the school board in the next 3 to 6 months to evaluate the school's measures in closing the gap. For County Report, I'm Krista Brick.
Susan Kennedy recently met with Rockville's Mayor Bridget Newton to talk about her new role as the city's top leader. Here's the full story.
Mayor Newton, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule as mayor to talk to us today.
Oh, it's great. It's fun to talk with you, and thanks for coming to City Hall.
Execute the office of Mayor of the City of Rockville.
Mayor of the City of Rockville.
Now you're mayor of Rockville. You were council member before. Yes. Tell us the differences between those two offices. What's it been like?
Well, it's been fantastic. It's quite an opportunity. I'm very honored to have. But there are differences. When you're the mayor, you really are the leader of the council, and I distinctly see differences when I'm sitting on the dais in a meeting, because not only are you a participant, but you're actually leading the discussion. And now I try to hold back, wait until each council member has a chance to say what they're thinking and offer their ideas and suggestions, and then I try to come in at the end. And sometimes it's hard to hold back, and sometimes it's hard to remember to go in. So there are those challenges, but they're minor compared to the opportunity and kind of the fun I'm having.
What other goals are there that you have that you would like to accomplish during your tenure?
Well, I want to continue the progress of the town center. Phase 2 needs to be built, and built with a lot of green space and amenities for the people. We need to make sure we bring in the retail. There's an engaged conversation going on within Rockville on the website, and people are talking about a hardware store. These are not new ideas. We've been talking about a hardware store for 20 years. We need to continue the progress, bringing the amenities, the stores, the shops that people need here. I'd love to see an arts district. It's something I've talked about before to go along with VisArts, another place that brings people in, so that you're not just going to one VisArts show, or, gallery, whatever. You've got other opportunities and other things to do. I think we need to continue to talk about housing and what kind of housing we need. We need affordable housing. Where do we have it? To me, it needs to be integrated within the existing housing, not set aside.
Welcome to Rockville's 26th annual Hometown Holidays.
I've always said we're a small town in a big city, and that is what makes us so special. Our neighborhoods are our crown jewel because we are a small town in a big city, and we have a lot of amenities, and we could use a few more to help keep us that way.
A bill was introduced by the County Council which would defer the point at which certain Montgomery County public and private employers can conduct criminal background checks or inquire into an applicant's criminal record until after making a conditional offer of employment. The Ban the Box bill aims to create a fair chance for all job applicants by eliminating barriers for adults with arrest or convictions. The bill would also require certain employers to provide prior notice to an applicant or employee when basing an adverse action. When we come back, county officials do a sign sweep, removing thousands of illegal signs from our roads. And we learn about the need for more English literacy classes. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Are you sure they can recycle us, Clamshell?
Hey, Dome, we're on a new recycling postcard.
I can't wait to make a new start. Maybe I'll be a red carpet at a big premiere.
And I'll get to paint the White House.
Shh, here he comes. Now you can recycle more plastics in Montgomery County, including #1 PET plastics such as clamshells, deli containers, trays, lids, domes, and cups. We're in! For more information on recycling, contact the Montgomery County, Maryland Division of Solid Waste Services at 311. The wait is over. Recycle more plastics today.
Did you know there are more than 10,000 county government phone numbers? But there's only one number you need to remember for non-emergency calls, 311. MC 311 is Montgomery County government's online telephone information system. Need information? Have a problem or complaint? Trying to locate a county government facility? Call 311. The call center is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The website is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Welcome back to County Report this week. I'm Lorna Virgili. With summer temperatures hitting the upper 90s, officials are warning parents and caregivers about leaving children inside hot vehicles and the potential dangers this brings. Here is Fire and Rescue Chief Steve Lord to address this concern. Chief?
I'd like to share with you an important summer safety message from your partners in fire rescue. Summertime is an extremely dangerous time for our children. The incidence of children being left in locked, hot cars has been in the news, and I urge all parents and caregivers to be mindful of this dangerous practice and the consequences of that practice. Remember, the temperature in a car in direct sunlight increases dramatically more than the air temperature outside. Please be mindful of both children and pets being left in cars during the summer months. Many times these result in irreversible medical emergencies and can be fatal. I urge all of our citizens to take appropriate action if you witness unattended children in vehicles. Please call 911 immediately.
Thank you, Chief. Now we go to Tom Polk from the county's Department of Transportation for an update. Tom?
Hi, I'm Tom Pogue, Community Relations Manager for the Department of Transportation. Here's an update for Montgomery County. The county's Office of Public Information has won an award from the International Parking Institute for its education campaign to improve pedestrian safety in parking lots. The campaign was commended for using research and an edgy message to promote safety. PIO analyzed data that showed pedestrian collisions in parking lots and garages increased over a 3-year period from 2010 to 2012, accounting for 30% of all pedestrian collisions. A detailed analysis found that, surprisingly, 18% of these collisions resulted in incapacitating injuries, about the same as occurred on county roads. The campaign slogans reflected a simple, direct message: heads up in parking lots. Don't run over people, don't get run over. Promotional materials featured photographs of people in parking lots being inattentive, whether using cell phones, texting, or otherwise being distracted. For more information on pedestrian safety, visit MCDOT's website at montgomerycountymd.gov/walk. We're working to keep you moving safely.
3 Montgomery County departments worked together to get rid of more than 2,500 signs that were illegally placed along Montgomery County roads. My MC Media's Valerie Bunk reports.
Drivers can see clearly now. The signs are gone. It was time to go for more than 2,500 signs that were placed illegally along Montgomery County roads. For the first time, 3 county departments came together and hit the road for a day-long crackdown on signs that could be distracting for drivers.
It's illegal to put a sign on a right-of-way unless you, over the weekend, and you have a permit. And very limited use over the weekends for a yard sale or something like that.
While all signs need a permit to be put up along the roadway, the permitting office says if signs are put up on a Saturday and removed before Monday, they're generally okay. If they're not, the fine is pricey.
If someone continually puts something out in the public right-of-way without a permit for long durations of time, we can issue them a letter and be very nice and say, please don't do this. And then afterwards, there's a $500 fine per day.
And what's the most common illegal sign spotted in Montgomery County?
During the election year, there was a lot of politician signs, but really most of them are predatory lending. Most of them are signs for your shop, Most of them are signs that people think they're not even thinking about. They just, oh, I want to advertise. So we have a lot of signs for all kinds of community events, for all kinds of fundraising events, for anything that needs to be sold. They want to sell your house, they want to sell your car, they want to buy this, they want to buy that. Those are the kind of signs that we see.
For more information on the do's and don'ts of advertising along the roadway, visit the county's permitting site. For County Report This Week, I'm Valerie Bonk.
This week on our Spanish language radio show, we had Kathy Stevens, Executive Director of MCPS, the Montgomery County Adult English Literacy Program. She talked about the ongoing need for expanding English classes in the county to tackle waiting lists.
It is a long-term process. It's 7 years to become proficient in a language, in English. And certainly for many people who are adult learners in our community, they're doing hundreds of other things with their time. Work, taking care of family, all kinds of different things. So we want to make sure they get good classes, stay in classes throughout the year, and move through the system, the network of classes, and then maybe go on to Montgomery College for further training.
The entire show can be watched on the county's YouTube channel by visiting montgomerycountymd.gov. When we come back, MCPS conducts its annual school supplies drive. And we profile a young woman who, despite adversity, is completing her studies at Montgomery College. We'll be right back.
Yeah, salad on Saturday, fruit on Friday, throw a ball Thursday, water Wednesday, touch your toes Tuesday, let's move Monday, swap us next Sunday. 60 minutes of physical activity a day and eating well can help get your child healthy. So keep them active and eating well every day. Get ideas, get involved, get going at letsmove.gov. That's letsmove.gov.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Lorna Virgili. College students are not always 18 and fresh out of high school. In fact, last year, more than half of Montgomery College student population was over 20. MCTV brings us the story of a very determined student.
Being a single mom, I mean, it's my passion. It's my passion. So I love him very much.
I grew up in Tacoma Park. I'm born and raised. Went to high school at Montgomery Blair High School. And I did drop out because I was pregnant.
Brenda Isaacs earned her GED years ago, but raising 3 children, 2 of them with special needs, left little time for her to go on to college.
I realized that as they got older, that there was no way that I can be in the same position that I was before. So I knew I had to get my education so that I could make money so I could live on my own and do things on my own. So I decided to go back to school so that I could have a steady career. I started summer of last year, and it was really a struggle. Amanda McIntosh is one of my counselors that helped me along really well and encourages me, because when I say I can't do it, she'll say, don't say you can't.
I think that sounds great.
It's challenging, but I know that I can do it. And everybody's, telling me, Brenda, you can do this. And what motivates me the most is to actually get the cap and gown and walk across the stage. That particular day will make my whole life just very happy.
Brenda says getting to that day might take time, but she will get there. For County Report This Week, I'm Francine Wyron.
At the end of each school year, there are countless new and used supplies left over from local schools. Many of those items end up in the hands of those who need them most. For more on that story, we go to Richard Montgomery High School.
Drive for Supplies, an annual event now in its 15th year, collects new and gently used school supplies for children in need. 286 student volunteers gathered and organized 25,000 pounds of school supplies, up from 16,000 pounds last year.
Everything here is something that would otherwise be thrown away at the end of the school year. So in lieu of throwing those items away, we reuse them and redistribute them to families or organizations that need them.
This is great because if it wasn't for this event, I don't think we're able to impact a lot of students and give them back school supplies. A lot of our parents do come from low-income backgrounds. So if it's a parent who has 3 children that needs to get school supplies for 3 children, they're not able to do that. So by us giving them school supplies, we're able to help them a little bit more.
All of these supplies, we would not be able to...
In an opening press conference, Montgomery County Board of Education members and members of the community expressed support for the program.
Drive for Supplies is a fantastic event because it both teaches our students that there's real need in the community, that they can have an impact to solve problems, and it allows them to recycle rather than waste supplies.
You know, this program has been around for quite a while, and I think each year it's just growing at such a rapid pace. Currently, we have over 70 schools participating in it, but there are over 200 schools in Montgomery County, so if we can get all the schools to participate, not just 1/3, then we can really address a greater need in our community.
For the student volunteers, the program teaches the importance of recycling and how they can have an impact on needy communities.
So my hope is that next year some of these students who volunteered can help with the planning and organization throughout the school year, and so that they're really developing their leadership skills and having a bigger impact on their communities.
This is really eye-opening for students, I think, because a lot of students don't realize that there's people out there that don't have these things, these goods that they can go out to the store and buy, that there's really some people in need, and this gives them the chance to go out and actually help those people.
According to the Centers for Disease Control, drowning is the #1 cause of accidental death for children under 5 years of age. In order to combat this stat, the British Swim School is teaching local children how to be safe in the water. My MC Media's Valerie Bunk reports.
These kids aren't just learning how to swim, they're learning how to survive.
She can't hear you.
Drowning is the leading cause of death for children under 5 years old, according to the Centers for Disease Control. And with the drowning of a 14-year-old girl and recent rescues at other pools in Montgomery County this summer swim season, parents say they're looking for the chance to give their children skills and knowing what to do when they're in the water purposefully or accidentally.
Makes me more comfortable knowing that if anything were to happen, they could swim in the water, and it makes them more comfortable as not to be scared of the sounds of the waves or just the water itself.
It gives me peace of mind. If for 1 second I take my eyes off them and they happen to be near water, that they can get themselves to the edge and get out on their own.
British Swim School, an international water survival program, was brought to Montgomery County in 2009 and has grown significantly over the past 5 years, from 1 pool and close to 500 students to 11 pools and more than 1,200 swimmers. Pool time is hard to come by in Montgomery County, especially in the summer. So British Swim School has partnered with local hotels like this Courtyard Marriott in Rockville to bring its swim lessons to the community.
Hotels have large periods of time when they're not open to the public, and we find that partnering with them, it seems to work out very well for us rather than owning and maintaining our own pool.
And for the staff, it's all about keeping the next generation safe, even having the children swim in street clothes to be prepared for anything.
It's heartbreaking to see or hear of a story where a child or any person in a drowning event takes swim lessons. It doesn't have to be with British Swim School. Anybody should learn how to swim. It's a life skill. It's a life-saving skill.
For County Report this week, I'm Valerie Bonk.
Coming up, the Civil War comes to Rockville. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Montgomery College President Dr. Darian Pollard has been named a champion of change by the White House. Dr. Pollard was recognized for her work in helping those with criminal records re-enter society with dignity and viable employment opportunities. MC is offering adult education expo sessions for adults looking to continue or begin college. on July 24th at the Tacoma Park Silver Spring campus and July 31st at the Germantown campus. Connect with a career coach, learn about financial aid, credit for work experience, and much more. This fall, MC students can begin earning degrees in 2 programs without ever walking into a classroom. MC will offer fully online degrees in business and information systems. The programs will follow the same curriculum as the traditional programs at the same cost.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Lorna Virgili. Rockville recently participated in Heritage Days by reenacting camp life during the Civil War. Here's Rockville 11 with more.
Forget Gettysburg, forget Antietam, forget all that went before the summer of 1864. Here, in this area, will be and was the memorable turning point of the Civil War.
This year marks the 150th anniversary of Confederate General Jubal A. Early's 7 Days of Terror as he traveled through Montgomery County and the streets of Rockville, fighting for the Confederacy as he attempted to capture Washington.
It was a failed campaign by the Confederates to change the course of the war in the critical election summer of 1864, when President Lincoln was due to be reelected or not reelected as President of the United States.
The event drew a wide array of Montgomery County residents, including Rockville's Mayor, Bridget Newton.
Rockville played a big role in the campaign of 1864, and it's fascinating to think about the what-ifs, and that was one of the points of Professor Coling, was what-ifs. It's just been really interesting, and so I love the opportunities that were presented here to have these kind of lectures and reminders of the importance Rockville did play.
There was also a historic presentation, color guard parade, and walking tour of Rockville's Civil War sites.
Very enlightening as far as what happened here in Montgomery County. A lot of it I did not know. Maryland actually had a pretty big battlefield area.
This event was held as part of Montgomery County Heritage Days, along with a separate presentation the following day in Gaithersburg.
I think this is great that Rockville has done this. It's nice to see that there are a lot of people here that are interested in their history and the history of their community.
To learn more about Montgomery County Heritage Days, visit heritagemontgomery.org. Or to learn about Peerless Rockville and the city's role in the Civil War, visit peerlessrockville.org.
Mark your calendars for Montgomery County's 25th Annual Farm Tour and Harvest Sale on July 26th and 27th. You can spend a day in the country petting farm animals or having lunch by a scenic pond. You can also pick your own berries and or purchase fresh fruit, vegetables, and flowers during this celebration of Montgomery County's agricultural heritage. Most of the farms will be open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can learn more about the participating farms and their locations on the county's website. The Summer Movie and Concert Series is underway at the Wheaton Triangle. Every Friday at 7 p.m., residents are invited to come out and enjoy either an outdoor movie or live music. The Wheaton Triangle is located in the corner of Grandview Avenue and Reedy Drive. The Maryland Soccerplex in Boyd's is gearing up to host the U.S. Youth Soccer Association National Championship Series from July 22nd through the 27th. It is considered the country's most prestigious national youth soccer tournament, bringing together 96 youth soccer teams to the Soccerplex. It is estimated that the tournament will infuse $4 million in the local economy. Talking about soccer, the World Cup wrapped up in Brazil, and here in the county, that final game between Germany and Argentina was viewed by hundreds at Veterans Plaza in downtown Silver Spring. The county's Department of Recreation hosted a World Cup viewing party with a jumbotron screen. Fans for both teams enjoyed the game in this outdoor setting. With that, we close this edition of County Report This Week. Remember to like us on Facebook and to join us again at this time every week for a look at what's going on inside Montgomery County. I'm Lorna Virgili, and thank you for watching.